Alright, let's do some more portaling. Do some more alleged puzzling. Is this a prank? Apparently mouse doesn't work. Maybe that's because I was alt-tabbing. But, you know, when software starts failing before you even have begun to play, that's a bit concerning. But whatever. Who knows what could have caused that? So, where we last let off, we were in the middle of this wasteland. And there's something over there that we can portal onto, I think. But I haven't been able to confirm it. So, you know how it is? I feel like my volume might have gone... what is the... I don't know. Whatever. Who cares? I believe my mic volume may have actually been lowered as a result of launching the game. Because that is something that does happen with a lot of these titles. Yeah, indeed it did. So, I'm back up to my previous value. So that should be a little bit more reasonable. There's some weird thing where, like, it's not actually in the options menu. Like, there's no... if I go to set up microphone... Yeah, I don't know. It opens up a Steam submenu.
Fucking crow?
It doesn't exactly work out, does it? Anyway. What's up, dude? 215 Pete. Hi. So, yeah. We've played about 2 hours of this game. Now that my mic is corrected because Source Engine is good, we can take a look at some of that stuff later. I just wanted to point out, like, this is something we kind of took for granted in the previous installment. But it is a cool concept. I don't think they executed very well on it at all, but it is a pretty cool concept that I can literally look around and, you know, see different parts of the world change and through multiple angles or whatever. I think there's probably some way we can do some fractal stuff later on, but like, it's pretty neat. And it would be nice if it was actually, you know, something consistent. I guess it might actually be consistent, but it doesn't feel consistent in the way that you can use it. So, anyway, we're making progress, allegedly. I got stuck on this area, but I didn't try that hard because I had to use the bathroom. And that was my convenient way to excuse myself from playing anymore. None of that stuff can be walled, but this stuff can be walled. This made me think that I had to look through from, like, another angle or something. But I can't really see a way to, yeah, okay. Maybe I'm not supposed to go in that direction. Maybe the keep out signs aren't meant to be an invitation. It sounds kind of goofy to say that out loud. But I assumed that it was very obvious that they wanted me to disregard these warnings and then move in. Anyway, right? However, if maybe the answer isn't actually to try to peer through, like, grates and stuff to find out where I'm gonna throw the next portal. Like, maybe... Unless I'm like, missing an obvious spot, but it doesn't look like it. You can't hit the ground, you can't hit the walls, so I don't think you're even supposed to... I think you're supposed to look into there, but then find your own way, like a different way in, right? So, as far as I know, there's no way for me to... like, put a portal on the ground and get momentum, so I don't think it's a momentum puzzle. I tried E-ing the doors because I thought maybe that would be an obvious thing, but that didn't work. Some fire clipping through some terrain is always good. Yeah, maybe I just need to explore the area, but I'm being told not to go over here because it's very dark and not very inviting. And I think I've spotted some busted 2D objects. I don't know what's going on there. Oh yeah, and before I forget, I should disable flux so that doesn't kick in the middle of the stream. People will be very confused. Although I don't know if it works in full screen applications anymore. So I can only spray the, like, only where they've painted the walls can I actually use this. I can't E this. Can't eat that. I can't put a portal there either. So only where it's been painted white. Oh, there is something over here. And it even auto-corrected my stuff. So I just had to look up, basically. That feels kind of underwhelming, to be honest. But at least I figured it out. Alright, so we can come back here if we need to. Question is, do we ever get a sprint key? See, normally Valve is very deliberate with where they put these kinds of like walking simulator areas where you can't do anything besides progress forward. But it doesn't have been... This doesn't appear to be an area where they put that much thought into it. They have to take the easy way out on that one and just tell me that I can put the thing there. Or that I can pull the lever. Because hitherto, there have not been any levers that have been pullable. But that time they didn't tell me anything. So I guess I have to do the... that. Three seconds. I guess it's kind of pointless to make the player have to do that really fast, but... Alright, I guess that's where I'm going next. I wonder why it's so large. I think that's what I'm supposed to be thinking, anyway. I like how they have all of this text everywhere saying it's condemned, but who put it there? Like, why would there be more condemned text inside the facility? You know what I mean? See, if the game had mostly been about interacting with objects like that, it would make more sense to me, but I guarantee you I can't even open this now. I don't know why they decided to... It sounds like something very small and insignificant, but I don't really understand why they decided to do stuff like that. So I can paint... I can put the portal here, but I can't actually jump onto it. Where's my freedom, Gabe? It looks like I'm supposed to look into there at some point. I can also walk over there, which tells me that there's probably something I can portal to. It's a good thing they brain dead prompted me that, because I actually would not have noticed.
Welcome, gentlemen, to Amateur Science. Astronauts, war heroes, Olympians, you're here because we want the best. And you are it. So, who is ready to make some science?
I am.
Nice lag.
Now, you already met one another on the limo ride over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Cave Johnson. I own the place. That eager voice you heard is the lovely Carolyn, my assistant. Rest assured, she has transferred your honorarium to the charitable organization of your choice. Isn't that right, Carolyn?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
She's the backbone of this facility. Pretty as a postcard, too. Sorry, fellas. She's married. To science.
Wow, that's a sentence. So how do I do this? Does it need to be closer? Can it be closer? That's the question. I can just do this. Sure there. Well, things are happening. Oh, I can't even do anything over here anymore. The audio filtering in this area is pretty annoying. I would even argue it may be headache-inducing. Oh, I think I see what I have to do here. that did not work. And that's too slow. I feel like I had the right idea, but for some reason... Oh, never mind. Completely wrong idea. Maybe that comes into play later or something. I see. So from up here, I can do what I was trying to do. Ah, through the O and everything.
There's 1,000 tests performed every day here in our enrichment spheres. I can't personally oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages will cover any questions you might have and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure.
How convenient.
The test assignment will vary depending on the manner in which you have bent the world to your will. Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor. Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
I was so hoping we would escape meme dialogue. Unfortunately, there is no such thing as an escape from it. This kind of reminds me of like BioShock Infinite or something. I don't know. There's like some elements of this that have stopped. Oh yes, zoom. Thanks for telling me that I need to be observant. Probably want to get across to there. There's that area over there that I can use to my advantage, so I guess that's what I'm supposed to do. I don't suppose I can do another momentum puzzle.
If you've cut yourself at all in the course of these tests, you might have known. If you need to go to the bathroom after this next series of tests, please let a test associate know.
It broke.
Because in all likelihood, whatever comes out of you is going to be cold. Only temporary, so do not worry. If it persists for a week, though, start worrying and come see us, because that's not supposed to happen.
Some nice lag when I fire well zoomed. It definitely doesn't happen normally. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering... If I go back over here, maybe I can spot some other thing I'm supposed to do. I did notice there were some areas you could theoretically step off the place from, the elevator on its way over. I'm not noticing any other places I can throw a portal. It's so weird, it feels way more restrictive as far as where you can throw portals in this game compared to the previous. That wouldn't help me anyway, but it would be a funny meme. Oh, there's that place if I wanted to go all the way back, which I don't. There's that all the way up there. Oh, that seems like a bug. Somebody wasn't very attentive, making sure that I can not put my stuff. Alright, this just goes all the way down. It's not very helpful. I'll just go back up orange in a moment. I gotta say, I'm underwhelmed at how very specific the puzzle solutions tend to be. You have these real-time elements to the game, as far as, like, objects can move in real time, and then you got the fact that you're working in FPS mechanics where you can try to test the player's skill at being precise with their aim. But it doesn't really let you do any of that, does it? Alright. Phew, finally. Yeah, it feels like not just a little so far, Radio Flash, but I don't know, you might be right. Maybe it is only... It's been so long since I played that game, and Portal 1 is also a really old game, ain't it? I mean, short game. My brain's getting old, apparently. So maybe I'm overthinking this. I think maybe what I have to do is, well... That's goofy. Oh, I thought maybe I had to do that. Oh, maybe I do. I'm not sure if I can make that jump, though. I have pretty terrible movement in this game. I mean, by that I mean my character. I'm sure I also have pretty terrible. Owned. Yeah, Portal 1 is definitely more on the side of, like, Valve's classic, oh, look at our new technology. If this game is supposed to be the concept done right, I feel like they don't understand the concept themselves. Like, yeah, I thought maybe there was like a little tiny piece of white somewhere that I could use. What's up? Well, if I was onto something, I thought maybe I could do this, but I can't. I just die. I don't know, man. I also think that the time before you are capable of retrying a puzzle is pretty intense, ain't it? Oh, I thought I could. Well, I guess I can use those, but I missed my opportunity. Yeah, the load times end up being pretty intense, and then even after that, your movement is slow. You can't jump very high. So if they want you to do some platforming stuff, which would be totally acceptable under some circumstances, assuming you have the right kind of movement mechanics, which Source Engine is kind of known for, by the way, is having games with complex movement mechanics, then you would think that there would be some sort of way to do that. But you would be wrong. I feel like even if I make this jump over here, that crossbar will still stop me from moving, but no, I didn't make the jump anyway. Because it's one of those weird jumps where you have to do, like, sort of, the only way to figure it out is, like, either via luck or, like, trying it over and over again. And there's a pretty big prohibitive cost there with the load times, so. So if I'm supposed to do that, well, I fucked up again. It would actually be slightly faster to reset if I just fell down and like had a spot that I could do my thing on. But I don't think I can, because like even if I did that, they'd probably just assume that means I would use that. I would assume that means I have to do like some sort of momentum puzzle. This does make me think that it's a momentum puzzle to get onto that bar. This big pipe, but there's nothing for me to actually fall down onto. Unless I go all the way back to the other area, which seems kind of unreasonable. Although I don't even think I can do that. Yeah, this level is a bit larger, so I think it makes a bit more sense for that. No, oh, I see. There's a tiny area that may be useful. I guess I have to go down a floor. Yeah, that's what we call dumb. I'm not even sure if it would have been possible for me to observe that. Going into the beginning of this. I guess that was supposed to be epic or something, but I missed it. I don't know, I'm checked out of this area. GG, go next, Emma. Oh. flashlight key. Well, everything under here seems useless at a cursory glance. So, just need to go up. They stop you from, like, just picking your own spots for even basic portals, which is pretty sinister. Well, maybe not sinister, but stupid. Stupidly sinister. How's that? I'm glad this music came back on at the very end.
They say great science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
Yeah, maybe then I would, maybe if I had a flashlight in my skull, I would be the brightest mic around, if you know what I'm saying.
All right, let's get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told.
Alright, what happens if I jump in here? Oh. Hold control to prevent bouncing. Alright. I guess I have to portal that. Oh, okay. Is there a hidden object down there? Maybe I can... oh no, there's an anti-portal thing. I don't see anything. Tried to crouch jump. Doesn't work too well when you move at the speed of Tony. That theory out of the window. Looks like I might have to get that thing. I wonder if I maintain momentum. Maybe that's the lesson. There we go. What?
Boys just informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here, I can talk about the control group all damn day.
Well, I guess they want me to...
we put nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
Glad it's still tutorializing me. What did that power exactly? Oh. I don't even get to control myself during that, by the way. No hands! What is down here? Oh, just a death trap, I guess. Reasonable. I don't even know how you failed that area, but maybe that's my white privilege or something. Okay. So now I need to get out of here.
Oh, in case you got covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
So, there are some interesting mechanics that they come up with, and then they decide to deliver them to you via the most annoying dialogue of all time. That's slight hyperbole. It's not the most.
All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos.
See?
Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries. I punch those numbers into my calculator, it makes a happy face.
Embarrassing. IMO. So what do I see here? I did see that. Look, they even put a little baby here. That's for you babies who can't make a jump. Also known as me. Ah!
I like your style. You make up your own rules, just like me. Bean counter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive.
See, nerd. See, now we're talking. Oh, I didn't need that filter on my screen, did I? Oh! Oh! Whoop! What is the point of me, having to reset my portals exactly? Oh, it's to make it so that I have to absolutely use that.
That coffee we gave you earlier had fluorescent calcium in it, so we can track the neuronal activity in your brain. There's a slight chance the calcium could harden and vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction.
I mean, this is especially annoying in this context because this facility is shut down or condemned or whatever. And I didn't go through any of these memes that they're throwing at me. So it's not even like it applies to me. It's just annoying.
Now, if you're part of control group Kepler-7, we implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Most likely you've forgotten it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping during this next test, let us know. Because that means it's about to hit 500 degrees, so we're going to need to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast.
Alright, so it doesn't apply on these grates, I guess. That water looks really good, by the way. Oh, and then I hit my head on the table. The fuck, bro? Ow. Okay, so I think I need to do this. Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's pretty funny. No, I actually want to like maintain that so I can get into a good spot. Alright, so I can't do that, but I can probably make it get me out of here this way. Or maybe not. I don't know, maybe that's not even what I'm supposed to do. I don't see any spot where I can throw my junk over there, so... Yeah, actually, I guess I'm probably supposed to, like... do this. Don't want to prevent bouncing. Stop tipping me, idiot. Oops. God damn it. Well, they want me to bounce on top of it, which is not very useful since that's what I was trying to do. Yeah, hold control to play the game or some junk like that. So what happens in this one? So I can't change that. Oh, that's how I do it. Okay. I was wondering how to get it over there. Oh my god, there's this one spot that's not got, and that's what's getting me. Oh, can it never be got? Sort of. Pretty sure this is what I'm supposed to do. Maybe not, because it's not working. Yeah, I hit my head on, like, it's not I guess it isn't an invisible wall, but well, maybe it is. Yeah, it is. There's an invisible wall blocking me from going up, dude. What a lame game. That's so dumb. It's really obvious when I have the faster speed, so let's do that again. Yeah, just... Wow. Okay, so they don't want you to solve it that way. I'm not really sure how you do it any other way, though. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe this has something to do with it. But I kinda doubt it. Because I would need to... I think I would need to fall from a higher height than this to get the right bounce. Yeah, that doesn't even come close to it. But maybe I can still do something there. Maybe I can do something like on top of this. Oh, fuck. We need 2 bounces to get the height for it. This movement system is a lot clunkier than I make it look, I promise. And I make it look pretty fucking clunky. So. Maybe if I have this forward momentum... Oh, that didn't work. See, I would think I would bring that same momentum with me, but for some reason it just doesn't work. Oh wait, I'm just a prankster and didn't see that there was that there the whole time. Well, that's probably just a readability issue.
Alright, this next test may involve trace amounts of time travel. So, word of advice, if you meet yourself on the testing track, don't make eye contact. Lab boys tell me that'll wipe out time. Entirely. Forward and backward. So, do both of yourselves a favor and just let that handsome devil go about his business.
Does this not actually count, or...? Oh, it does. Oops. Where am I? Okay. I need more than that. Oof! I was so close. Was not even close. So I do need the max thing here. There we go. The sound escape of this fucking area is not very enjoyable at all. Very unpleasant. Alright. I see something momentum. Oof. Did I do it? Or did I prank myself? Oh, I can get over here, so there's that. I didn't really look around quickly or long enough to figure out if I'm supposed to be going into some place specifically. So that ain't no good, homie. I guess they have this as a little baby thing, so you don't get owned. So I came in through there, cleared my portals. Then they make it obvious that the gel is over here. Maybe there's some button I couldn't see, but I don't think so. And there's nothing that I can, like, put the portal on to intercept it, so that ain't it. There's gel flow pointing down. Nothing over there that I can interact with. I guess I need to go up there. You will be hurt. True. Okay. Maybe I need to do something really weird, like this. Oh, that wasn't it. I'm wondering what that is used for. That must be a reason. I see that over there, but I can't get up there. And there's nothing even for me to vault over, so... If this is a momentum puzzle, which probably is, I have no idea how to actually do it. Because I don't even really know where the intended destination is. I know, like, really far away what my destination is intended to be, but... Can't fit it into there. See, there's, like, the basic idea of, like, all of... So there's all of the different things that could be relevant. Like, oh, maybe I have to crouch under here and get a better angle or something. Like, you know, just these crazy ideas that you think about. They're not even really that crazy. But that's, like, an initial thought you might have. But over here, it's more like... I'm sort of like cutting away from a bunch of that stuff on the basis of it being Valve and it being Portal and it being more like casual friendly. And so I'm sort of like filtering out a lot of stuff that would be a bit more, maybe more, in more arcane games it might actually make some sense. But this is not that, so... This is a situation where basically, like, every single one of these things is relevant in some way. The signage makes me think I'm supposed to be here because Valve has this, like, really weird fear where if they make something and the player doesn't see it, they feel like a failure or something. I don't know. I'm assuming that means that I have to go that way. But at the same time, there's this pipe here that... Or this vent. And I remember Half-Life, so... That could be the solution, too. Let me go back over here first. That definitely doesn't look very inviting. So it makes me think I have to get the... makes me think I have to get a portal over there, right? Maybe I do. Get this whole area fucked up. Alright, off we go. I can't really control my momentum very well at all. So I guess I have to hit it from like a different angle or something. I probably have to go like this so that I keep that going. Maybe not. Owned. Probably have to do that all over again then. That seems like the most obvious one, and this is just a prank. Yeah, okay. So that was just a red herring, and this is the real one. It's weird because sometimes Valve has those, right? And then other times they don't. But maybe I'm speaking too soon. Maybe there's still something I have to do. Since we have this here, right? Which means I can do this. I don't know if that's actually useful. This doesn't go anywhere, so even if I did rocket myself... Oh, wait, there's...
If you're hearing this, it means you're taking a long time on the catwalks between tests. The lab boys say that might be a fear reaction. I'm no psychiatrist, but coming from a bunch of eggheads who wouldn't recognize the thrill of danger if it walked up and snapped their little pink bras, that sounds like projection. They didn't fly into space, storm a beach, or bring back the gold. No, sir, we did. It's you and me against the world, son. I like your grit. Hustle could use some work, though. Now let's solve this thing.
So we have this. Unfortunately, that doesn't weigh the button down, I'm pretty sure. Although it might. No. That might, though. No. Alright, I definitely need to open this somehow. It looks like the easiest way in is actually to do that. I guess that's a prank or something. I don't know how you were ever supposed to know that was the thing. So now in order to this is so dumb. I have to play fucking timing with the ball, of all things? Like, that was goofy. It's also I can do this to get it off of it.
Science isn't about why, it's about why not. Why is so much of our science dangerous? Why not Mary save science and love it so much? In fact, why not invent a special safety door that won't hit you on the butt on the way out, because you are fired. Now you test subject, you're doing fine. Yes, you, box your stuff, out the front door, parking lot, car, goodbye.
Owned. Yeah, so, very mixed feelings, I'll say.
The simple fact that you're standing here listening to me means you've made a glorious contribution to science. As founder and CEO of Aperture Science, I thank you for your participation and hope we can count on you for another round of tests. We're not going to release this stuff into the wild until it's good and damn ready, so as long as you keep yourself in top physical form, there'll always be a limo waiting for you. Say goodbye, Carolyn.
Goodbye, Carolyn.
She is a gem.
Well, I agree with that statement, Radio Flash. That's definitely what it feels like. Alright, I can't go out there, but I can do this. Again, like the one spot in the whole fucking level that I can put a portal because... prank. Let's see if I did something good. Oh yeah, this will work. See? I did it. Probably a momentum puzzle again. I'm on the other side. Question mark? Ah, I see. Maybe I'll break the glass if I go fast enough, huh? Guess not. So, I just need to do it this way. I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to go down, but it's locked into that position. So down? Yeah. That's for some very specific reason. So the puzzle here is, how do I shoot it through this piece of glass? I was gonna say maybe it's possible to like jump past this, shoot it, and then still turn and shoot the other one. The problem is I would have to do it here then, which obviously isn't possible. So... Oh, I can do this though? Wait, can I do that? I'm wondering if there's like some interactable that I'm not aware of. Can't paint it there. I can paint it here. I promise I can. So I probably just have to break the glass somehow. Which then leaves other questions, obviously. Ha! 3, obviously. Must be 3. So this is gel flow. By the way, I don't know who the fuck designed this, but they probably didn't earn a Nobel Prize, did they? Let's just leave it at that. I'm pretty sure I have to, like, smash something. Maybe I can do something like this. I can't pick up the chair? I thought for sure that was physics enabled. I thought I maybe had to pick up one of those, like... Yeah, beta is right. Do I maybe have to, like... No, you can't even do that. There's gotta be 3. Yeah, I mean, you could, like, move around the cameras after you pranked them. I remember that. Alright, I can't do anything with those. Like, obviously that's where I need to go, right? But, how do I do that? No, that's not what I wanted, you fuck. Oh, that's it. That is how I do it. I just realized. Wow, that's funny. Oh. I just saw something break, but I don't know what it was. It's kind of a prank that you don't have enemies that you can interact with using the portal gun. The closest that we've got so far are turrets.
Greetings, friend. I'm Cave Johnson, CEO of Aperture Science. You might know us as a vital participant in the 1968 Senate hearings on missing astronauts. And you've most likely used one of the many products we invented, but that other people have somehow managed to steal from us. Black Mesa can eat my bankrupt...
Sir, the testing?
Right. Now you might be asking yourself, Cave, just how difficult are these tests? What was in that phone book of a contract I signed? Am I in danger? Let me answer those questions with a question. Who wants to make $60? Cash. You can also feel free to relax for up to 20 minutes in the waiting room, which is a damn sight more comfortable than the park benches most of you were sleeping on when we found you. So, welcome to Aperture. You're here because we want the best, and you're it. No, couldn't keep a straight face. Anyway, don't smudge up the glass down there. In fact, why don't you just go ahead and not touch anything, unless it's test related.
I guess I wasn't supposed to do that. So I guess I have to get into the control room. That would make some sense. But how to get into the control room is the question. Oh, well, so much for that. I do see some stuff I can use to fall off, so I suppose that is how I do it. Great. Now I get more dialogue. Oh, I have to go up there now. So. Why can't NPCs interact with portals? I mean, I throw stuff into them all the time, so. Like the turrets, anyway, and other objects. I don't know why characters would be any different.
Did anything happen while I was out?
The testing area is just up ahead. The quicker you get through, the quicker you'll get your $60.
Hold on.
Carolyn, are the compensation vouchers ready?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson. Boy, did I just... Who is that? What the hell is going on here?
True. Ah! You fuck. It was going so well. I guess I just had to not jump. Now I wonder, am I supposed to throw this? Wow. Oh, that didn't even come close. Ah! God damn it. I'm guessing I just have to momentum that one, but I'm not really sure. Oh wait, I don't even need this. You fuck.
Okay, I guess emotional outbursts require more than 1.6 volts. Now we know that. We just need to relax. We're still going to find out what the hell's going on here, but calmly.
Oh, that's definitely not hard-coded, huh? Well, the exit's over there, then I probably don't need this and actually need the speed. Oh, I see what I have to do. It's a bit of a weird one, but okay. Oof! I'm not sure if I was supposed to bounce into that or not. Aha! Now I need to do the same thing.
Great job, astronaut, war hero, and/or Olympian. With your help, we're gonna take the world. This on? Hey, listen up down there. That thing's called an elevator, not a bathroom.
I swear I know him.
I think the speed music thing pranked us or something. I don't know what was going on there.
If you're interested in an additional $60, flag down a test associate and let them know. You could walk out of here with 120 weighing down your bindle if you let us take you apart, put some science stuff in you, then put you back together. Good as new.
Alright, let's scope this area out. So clearly I need to do the same thing. Yeah, the music is tired of the dialogue too, I guess. So this looks like another one of those, like, you gotta mix and match sort of things, right? So if we do... I'm thinking we get a speed and then a jump. And then we do this. Oh, wait. Does that make any sense? Oh, no, we have to do it the other way around. So, we need the jump over there so that we can jump onto that. Why does the jump move farther than the speed? Fuck. I guess the jump has more weight to it or something. I don't know. Yeah, I definitely have the right momentum if I can get over there, but it's... Is that even what I'm supposed to do? That's another question. It's like, does that even give me anything? If I get up there, what do I do from there? So there's the exit. Can't do anything over there. We have to get to that thing. Let's scope that area out next. It actually looks like I can do more about, oh, never mind. That's all graded, so you can't. It's a bit whack, but okay. You can't do it there. Can't do it over there. You know, every area has basically felt like a tutorial and an opening level. That's all we seem to get in this game. Alright, so this is where I'm supposed to go to actually put the object in. I don't know what the significance of that is. It's not like I can attach a portal to that, I don't think. So, why would you want to turn it over? Maybe you can splat it? Okay, you can splat it, which means that's probably what you're supposed to do. I'm not really sure how you're going to sync up with that, though. Oh, okay, over here. So, okay, that is... We've already checked off that. So, part one of the solution... A part of the solution is to splat that so we can... When we speed off of it over here, we can jump onto it. And then... We need to get over here. Which means we do need the original idea that I had, I think. Or we need... Maybe we don't need any blue over here at all. Maybe all of the splat just has to be... It all has to be speed, and then we do that, right? So... Yeah, okay. Because we already blue splatted it earlier. That was a great sound effect. I'm very glad that that exists, and I heard it. Okay. So now we just do that. We do this. There we go. Now we die and have to do it all over again. Very punishing. Actually, I don't know where it would have saved my progress there. Okay, it saved me over here, which I guess is not as bad as I thought it would be. No, I guess that just didn't work. So I need this. I need the blue splat over here. Ah! That is not what I thought I was doing. And then I need to do this. So this actually wasn't that complicated, all told.
In case you're interested, there's still some positions available for that bonus opportunity I mentioned earlier. Again, all you gotta do is let us disassemble you. We're not banging rocks together here. We know how to put a man back together. So, that's a complete reassembly. New vitals, spit shine on the old ones, plus we're scooping out tumors. Frankly, you ought to be paying us.
I'm glad that the loading screen was delayed so I could listen to that spectacular dialogue. It definitely doesn't just make me angry. Yeah, I think I already made this comparison earlier in the first video, but...
I'm thanking these people. For staggering your way through Aperture Science's propulsion gel testing, you've made some real contributions to society for a change, and for that, humanity is grateful. If you had any belongings, please pick them up now. We don't want old newspapers and sticks cluttering up the building. For many of you, I realize $60 is an unprecedented windfall, so don't go spending it all on, I don't know, Carolyn, what do these people buy? Tattered hats? Beard dirt?
So my elevator to surface is over there, but I can only exit this way. Alright, well, it's time for 3, I guess. But yeah, I made this comparison earlier. StarCraft 2, Wings of Liberty, and all of the other campaign maps for Brood War. I mean, for StarCraft 2. Had this weird obsession with annoying you over and over again.
Carolyn, why do I know this woman? Did I kill her? Or... Oh my god. Look, you're doing a great job. Can you handle things for yourself for a while? I need to think.
Yeah, you do. I'm gonna completely ignore that area. Oh. I can't actually paint there for some reason. Hi. So that's a speed place. Are you sure I can't paint there? I guess not. This area is very loud, by the way. How do I get over there if I can't paint? Let me paint! Maybe I have to see something else. I wonder if they only hired fat people for playtesting. Got a strong signal bias on how effective the fat jokes were. I wouldn't be surprised if that was just a meme. Oh wait, I'm just kind of dumb here. I just have to fall onto that. Does that make sense? Anyway, I wouldn't be surprised if that was just a meme, but I also wouldn't be surprised if that was real. So. Hi. See you, nerd. Caw.
It's evil.
Caw.
It flew off. Good for him. All right, back to thinking.
Whoa. Hi. Also, hi. I guess I have to go there. Maybe I was going the wrong way just now. I never finished my thought about StarCraft 2, but hopefully you guys get the idea. Basically, they... Oh. Ah, fuck. I almost pranked myself. Well, I put on the pump station, so that must have done something. Can't go there. So, did I miss a switch? I think I have to speed my way through. We figured it out, boys.
Welcome to the Enrichment Center. Since making test participation mandatory for all employees, the quality of our test subjects has risen dramatically. Employee retention, however, has not. As a result, you may have heard we're going to phase out human testing. There's still a few things left to wrap up, though. The bean counters told me we literally could not afford to buy $7 worth of moon rocks, much less 70 million. Bought them anyway, ground them up, mixed them into a gel. And guess what? Ground up moon rocks are pure poison. I am deathly ill. Still, it turns out they're a great portal conductor. So now, we're gonna see if jumping in and out of these new portals can somehow leach the lunar poison out of a man's bloodstream. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Let's all stay positive and do some science. That said, I would really appreciate it if you could test as fast as possible. Carolyn, please bring me more pain pills.
They really went all out on the echo effect, and it is not a great thing, IMO. I'm not sure about the whole praise thing, but I guess I'm not surprised that that's something that happens a lot in games. I would say it's an accurate observation of what we've got going on. I guess I can do that. Oh! The white stuff is the portal conductor. I see. I mean, they probably could have picked any color other than that, but, especially since it bears a lot of resemblance to the water that they had, and also it is literally the white stuff. You know, you think you know your demographic. Who ain't giggling about jizzing up the place? That's my question. Are you a real human if you haven't giggled at least somewhat at least? Can you explain that? Ah, it's on my face. You know, when I was younger, in high school, there was a guy who told us about his fetish videos, where he apparently recorded himself putting ice cubes in a diaper so that he could simulate pissing himself or something. Needless to say, I did not talk with that gentleman very often. And you might be wondering what the significance of that is. And so am I. But I was reminded of it because of this. How do I get out of here? Oh, that's how. I think Valve very well knew its demographic. Here's something I didn't know. Apparently the fucking portal orientation matters for which angle some stuff goes through. I thought it would just go through no matter what. I don't know why I thought that, but I did. Well, I think now if you make a joke like this, you probably just get immediately sued by California. So. Alright, I've escaped my fucking hell. My jizz hell. How do I get out of here? Really, all I did, guys, was, Ah! Jesus. I don't know what I did. This is pretty dumb. I mean, like, I guess it's it definitely allows you to do some interesting things. Do I think I'll be made to do interesting things? No, probably not. But you know what? At least they did something. I can't believe it's not butter. Okay. There is definitely something to be said, by the way, about the fact that like there's a million like kids shows in air quotes have a lot of little suggestive humor, man. Bit much. I know they gotta grow up sometime, but they don't necessarily have to grow up to be as deviant and twisted as modern society tends to be. I'm not just aimlessly doing this, by the way. I genuinely have no idea exactly where the stuff needs to be, so I'm just getting it all over the place. It looks like I have to go up there or something. Or maybe to the where those wires are all connecting to over there. I do see that there's an exit door over yonder. I don't know how exactly I would get there, so I guess we'll plot a course mentally. Social decay, by the way. You know what? Let's call this a winter wonderland, huh? It looks a little bit more like snow when it detonates anyway. It really feels like this is suspicious. This feels like I should definitely be doing something there. I guess what I can do now is I can do momentum stuff, right? Because I've painted all the way up here somehow. So. And I say somehow because I don't fully understand it myself. But it happened. Things did work. Sort of. Yeah. Honestly, there's like some scenes in like Tom and Jerry or whatever where there's like a unfortunate caricature or something. Mostly directed towards Native Americans for some reason. I don't know why. But that's still a lot more fucking wholesome overall than most of the stuff that you see. So, get it out of here, as I always say. So, now that we've painted everything in the snow, how do we get out? I need to be able to vault myself over something. So I basically need to get to this location. Once I get here, everything's kosher. The question is, how do we do that? It looks like we have to create a lot of momentum coming out of that, which means I need to do some sort of momentum puzzle. Maybe something like this? Maybe this is as simple as it needs to be? I think if I do this... Oh, and then I need to... I probably need more than that. I probably need something like... I don't know. I was thinking I could, like... If I go through this... Oh, if I jump through this, it's a bit different. Okay. God damn it. Right. Yeah, deviant artist. Classic. Oh, I think I get it. It's nothing like a momentum puzzle. It's sort of like a wall-to-wall, where you just keep doing this. Like a platformer where you do wall running. Question is, how do I do it there? I'm trying to get like momentum from the for that thing, the portal. What do they call it? Gel? If I can get the snow there. Although I guess I probably just need to fall now. Alright. Figured it out. Ah!
I've been thinking. When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back. Get mad! I don't want your damn lemons! What am I supposed to do with these? Demand to see life's manager. Make life rue the day.
This is embarrassing.
Cave Johnson lemons. Do you know who I am? I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down with the lemons. I'm gonna get my engineers to invent a combustible lemon that burns your house down.
Burning people. He said what we're all thinking.
The point is, if we can store music on a compact disc, why can't we store a man's intelligence and personality on one? So I have the engineers figuring that out now. Brain mapping, artificial intelligence. We should have been working on it 30 years ago. I will say this, and I'm gonna say it on tape so everybody hears it 100 times a day. If I die before you people can pour me into a computer, I want Carolyn to run this place. Now she'll argue. She'll say she can't. She's modest like that, but you make her. Yeah, put her in my
Nice
computer.
fucking stuttering, dude.
Alright, test over. You can head on back to your desk.
Goodbye, sir.
That's not what I thought was gonna happen. Ah! Don't do that, noob. Okay. So... get that out of my own way. Can you explain in a few words what the Cosmonarchy thing is about? It is a total conversion, heavy modification for the original Brood War game, the original version. And it seeks to prototype an eventual RTS that I am making. At least if you're referring to the Cosmonarchy Brood War mod. If you're referring to the actual game that we're making, then that's just the largest scale real-time strategy game you've ever seen. That's what that is. Can I maybe shoot this? What's up, birthday thrower? How you doing, dude? Happy birthday. Imagine making a game that stutters on MP3 files or WAS. Is that what it's doing? Stuttering on audio is, like, particularly sinful, I think. Alright, so clearly I have to momentum myself. But it doesn't look like I can do so in this way. It looks like I have to, like, fall down onto something, probably. Yeah, I have to do this, okay. Didn't end up being nearly as complicated as I thought it would be. I was probably also supposed to, like, paint a portal over here desperately if I didn't have enough momentum doing that. Now I get to use this. Now I guess I have to do the same thing all over again. I guess. I don't know. Oh, I see it. Aw, oh, come on, bro. That was epic. Would have been if I hadn't gotten owned. Easy. Oof. I really should just kill me, but whatever. Nothing more modern is moddable, so that would be why. I mean, Brood War is closest to the actual ideal RTS. It's still very far, but it's the closest thing.
Let's not take these lemons. We are going to march right back upstairs and make him put me back in my body. And he'll probably kill us because he's incredibly powerful and I have no plan.
Okay.
Well, I'm not going to lie to you. The odds are 1,000,000 to 1, and that's with some generous rounding. Still, though, let's get mad. If we're going to explode, let's at least explode with some dignity.
What's up, James? No, I'm afraid it has not magically gotten much better. fuck? Oh, this is another one of those how do you do it things. How do I do it? That's my question. I can't even escape from this fucking place. Alright, I can do that. And I'm assuming it's not a coincidence that you can... oh! That's probably what you're supposed to do. Or at least it's a key. It's a secret. It's a... not a secret. It's a... element. It's an element 115. What's up, lady? Looking good. Ah, oh, what the fuck? I just can't paint on those ones. That's illegal. I hear splashing. Gel? Dude, I gotta paint. But it's probably up there. Oh. It is up there. Maybe I can see that? If I do this? I can see it, but I can't actually do anything about it. So that's not very useful. I like the parodied dialogue. Well, it was stuttering before without any sort of, yeah, without anything, to be honest. Maybe it was still stuttering on some ambient audio. But I don't recall it stuttering specifically on, like, loading a particular type of effect. This looks pretty high poly. So, I can't portal over there. Can't portal over there. Do that, but that's not very useful. It's so weird that I can portal up to here, but then not over here. It's also really hard for me to tell that that's like even a different material, right? Because I guess it is, but the lighting does not make it very obvious. There's a bright white light that's, I guess, supposed to clue you in that this is not as bright as this area, but like at a glance it doesn't look very different. So what's up, Bethrelothal? Saw a kid crying at Walmart last night because all the Xbox S were gone. LOL. Yeah, chip shortage. Ah, shit. Alright, never mind. False alarm. Right back where we started, homie. I would like to figure out where to go, but I actually don't know. Maybe it's something more back down here that I'm supposed to figure out. I see a button. I can't push the button. Detroit will build you an SUV with 1 million gizmos and gadgets. Oh, do they still have chips? Listen, America could use a different kind of chip shortage. Have you seen us? We almost make all of those fat jokes from GLaDOS make sense. Although, somewhat related, I did actually catch myself in the mirror earlier and I was like, okay, cool, it's working. It only took about 10,000 different things. Anyway, I think I figured it out. It's actually really obvious. You're supposed to do something like this. And then when you're out here, you do that, you do that, you redo that because it's too far, and then you do this. And here you are. And now, I guess we're supposed to do this. And then we're supposed to do it all over again. Oh! JK. False alarm, baby. Now I have to do something else with portals. Many, many chips. Fuck yeah. I don't actually know if that is useful. Is it not dripping anymore? Hey, drip. Where you at? The fuck, dude, the drip expired. How am I supposed to get out of here? Probably the same way I came in, I suppose. Oof! Maybe not. Ah! Oh, I get it. I messed up. I didn't do the right thing. I was supposed to replace the other portal. A big dum-dum. Ow. Still a big dum-dum. That hasn't changed. Oh. Alright, now... If I go over here... I'm just assuming that's what I have to do. But could be totally wrong. Ah! Epic. See? Mastermind. Yeah, I was trying to explain to people that we do get completely pranked by some of that stuff. Like, our bread is full of sugar, even though it says 0 grams of sugar on the package. Which should be illegal, but... I guess I actually need the portal, thing. And then I need this, I think. I don't know, I can't figure it out. Why is it locked? Oh, probably just because it didn't spread correctly or something. I was thinking I had to, like, vault myself over here somehow, but I guess maybe that's not the case. I don't know. Can I put a portal on the side of this? No, I can't. I'm supposedly able to do it there, but not really. I'll slowly spread the snow everywhere. The snow, wink. Maybe there are some base materials oh no, I can't do it there. I don't know then. That's really weird. Why can't I do it here? Those objects never stopped anything else before. Yeah, a big problem is that, like, a lot of people, especially post-COVID, have to work pretty ridiculous hours to make a living. It keeps locking me in there. It's not what I want to do. I actually want over here, but it won't let me do that either. So I guess the speed thing figures into it somehow. I'm not exactly sure how. Anyway. I'm trying to jump up here so you can see. Ah, that doesn't even have fucking collision. Nice game. In air quotes. Around both words. Anyway, get me out. I'm stuck. I guess now that I've used this portal stuff, I can probably do something like this. Hey. Do the thing. And then I can do this. Oh, whatever. Doesn't matter. Oof. Nice game. Finally. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. Ow. Alright, that's definitely not what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, I guess they decided they didn't actually need music or something, I don't know. Maybe they wanted like a super industrial feel, but I don't know. Alright, so now that I've done this, I can go back down there, or I can just shoot it through here. And then we can do what we were doing before. This. Oh, something like that. Yeah, true. That wasn't totally scuffed or anything. What? Okay, I guess I just have to jump back out. Ow. Oof. Well, hopefully I don't need that. Alright, come on, game. No, I guess that must be for something completely different. I don't know. Maybe if I hit the portal juice over here? Oh, I can't. I was thinking maybe if I just like smash portal into portal, yeah, it might give me the opportunity to do something like this. Except it won't let me because I guess that's using the mechanics in an unintended way or something. That seems like it would be totally legal. I'm trying to spread it over here, but it's also like hard locked to that area too. See, the whole thing just falls apart when you start trying to use the mechanics that they gave you. For reasons that they didn't want you to use them. Or in manners they did not want you to use them. Oh, we might be in business, boys. Yeah, I agree. Don't worry, rocks are, they're a conspiracy, actually. Okay, now that we've, like, I think glitched out a bunch of stuff, we might be able to do something, but that's a strong maybe right about now. Because I still don't really know what the intended solution was. Since I'm pretty sure this is not intended. I'm wondering where the safeguards ended. Oh. I guess I was maybe just... Oh no, I'd splashed paint over here somehow. I think. Did I? Did I break the game? I can't tell because there's still that thing there. No, I guess this always existed. Alright, let's see what's going on here. So this looks like I'm supposed to paint shit somehow. That's not what I meant to do, but whatever. Oh, I put it in the vent, so now it's everywhere. I guess. I don't know, dude, I'm just guessing. Now, that might have actually been intended. Oop. Oh, I can just walk up, but... Hey, nice game. Okay, I can no longer walk up. It is no longer a nice game. I think I just need to hit it into another vent, but I don't actually know how to do that. So... How do I even get out? I don't even know if I can. Oh, there we go. Maybe I can walk... Oh, wait, no. It kind of feels like maybe I can do that. There we go. This definitely feels much less on rails now that we have access to the stuff, right? But I welcome change. Oh, I pranked myself. I can't go back up. I actually still don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing. I guess I'm wait, no. You can't even... Excuse me. Yeah, you can't even get out that way, so I just had to find a spot to put a portal through. I guess. Oh, and the audio cut out. So the audio isn't even being played, like, from a source. I guess that might even be normal for ambient audio, but they don't have good, like, zoning for the where you are in the world when you're traveling through portals, I guess. Also, the lighting here is totally fucked. This actually, based on the lighting and the fact that the audio broke there, actually gives me the impression that I broke something. I don't think that's really the case, but this area almost feels like cut content that I wasn't even supposed to get into. Like, look at this. It's, like, really busted. This feels like I'm in, like, a debug area or something. Or, like, an unfinished area. So I have to get over there, I think. Probably. Let's see what we can see through here. Nothing. Okay. Owned. Well, Half-Life 1 was a bit more retro, so I didn't notice that particular element at play nearly as much. Okay, so I can momentum puzzle that way. Zen definitely felt more like an afterthought, I will give you that. Or like an idea that was half-baked. Sort of like this lighting. Ha 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 ha! Ha. Can I paint up there? Huh. Okay. I didn't know that. Maybe I can paint and jump into the gel pipes. That would be pretty funny. Oh, maybe that's how I give myself the momentum necessary to do stuff? I'm not sure. Where would I need to go exactly? Oh, I see. Yeah, that must be it then. Okay, off we go. Oh my god. Fuck. Alright, let's try that one again. I kind of need to align it with the pipe so I don't fall off. Joke's on me, I will always fall off. I don't know, this kind of feels like maybe I'm not supposed to be doing this. I still can't shake the feeling that I'm just not supposed to be here at all, but you know how it is. Okay, off we go! Ah, had you all fooled. Oof. I haven't even seen him in about 10 years. That's not the solution the developer intended. I don't know what the developer intended, but the lighting was fucked, so I know they didn't intend to care too much about quality. No, this is definitely an area I'm supposed to be in, so... I don't know. It's all busted. It's all a prank. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Oh. They're lowering me a trusty little thing. I can't seem to escape. I don't have any portalable surfaces. Oh, there's this glass, which I guess might break later. Did they change my... Oh, no, this is broken. Forgot about that. That's how I came in. It was already broken, I guess. Off we go. You'll also notice that as I was progressing through areas... Whenever the gun shakes and the portal icons become more, the full blue and orange parts go away. That's the portal's being reset, right? The problem is they've been doing that even when I don't walk through one of those fields. It's just like as a matter of course because I've like gone into a new zone or whatever. Like that. They didn't actually have those in all the areas where that was happening, so they kind of broke their own rules there. I sort of get it when you're loading into a new zone, but they still could have like made you walk through one as a formality. They could have found a way to make it so that that technology was there, or whatever. I see we have some demented, broken turrets.
For God's sake, your boxes with legs. It's literally your only purpose. Walking onto buttons. How can you not do the one thing you're designed for?
Try to get us down there. I'll hit him with a paradox.
Warmer. Boiling hot. Okay, colder. Ice cold. You're Arctic now. You're very cold. Very, very, very cold. Look, just get on the button. Oh,
Aha,
that's funny.
Half-Life.
Oh, it's funny because we've been at this for 12 hours and you haven't solved it either. So I don't know why you're laughing. You've got 1 hour. Solve it.
What a slow lift for no reason. I don't even know what I'm doing. I think this is a prank or something.
Solve this puzzle for him. When he comes back, I'll hit him with a paradox.
Ah, yes! I knew you'd solve it.
Hey, moron.
Oh. Hello?
All right, paradox time. This
True. I'll go true. Yeah, that was easy. I'll be honest, I might have heard that one before though, sort of cheating.
It's a paradox. There is no answer. Look, this place is going to blow up if I don't get back in my body.
False. I'll go false.
Explosion imminent. Evacuate the
Hold
facility
on. I
immediately.
thought I'd fix that.
Warning. Reactor core is at critical.
There, fixed. Hey, it is great seeing you guys again. Seriously, it turns out I'm a little bit short on test subjects right now, so this works out perfect.
Hey, it's
And
not
off we
depowered.
go.
Oh, finally. What? What? The fuck?
You have no idea what it's like in this body. I have to test all the time, or I get this itch. You know, it must be hardwired into the system or something. Oh, but I tell you, when I do test, oh man alive, nothing feels better. It's why I've got to test. That's why I've got to test. So you're gonna test, and I'm gonna watch, and everything is gonna be just
Warning. Core overheating. Nuclear meltdown imminent.
I think we're in trouble.
designed this test myself. Oh, yes. Oh, well done.
This is kind of gross.
That's tremendous. Oh, that felt really good. Oh, here's an idea. Since making tests is so difficult, why don't you just keep solving this test? Same one. And I can just, like, watch you solve it. Yeah, that sounds much easier.
How many times do I have to do this, Valve?
Nothing. Alright, can't blame me for trying. Okay, new tests. New tests. Gotta be some tests around here somewhere. Oh, here we go.
Alright, so my paradox idea didn't work. And it almost killed me. Luckily, by the looks of things, he knows as much about test building as he does about logical contradictions.
Help. Where's Milestone when I need him?
It shouldn't be hard to stay alive long enough to find him.
It's alright. Everything's good. I just invented some more tests.
This is one of my tests.
Not entirely. Not entirely. Look at the word test there on the wall. That's brand new.
Well, this is dumb. What? I've never even used this. What do I have to do with that? What the fuck? Ah, okay. Yeah, when he has a fucking orgasm, it's pretty uncomfortable.
Oh, wow. Well done.
Cringe.
Seriously, both of you. Why don't you two go on ahead, yeah? I'll catch up with you.
Why must I suffer?
Okay, so the bad news is the tests are my tests now, so they can kill us. The good news is, well, none so far, to be honest. I'll get back to you on that.
How unfortunate. I like how we're back to a single puzzle and then instant fucking load
I'd help you
screen.
solve the tests, but I can't. Sorry. You're on your own.
Yeah, made this test myself out of smaller tests that I found lying around. Jammed them all together. Buttons, got funnels, bottomless pits are involved. It's got it all. It's got it all. Absolute dynamite.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Alright, okay, this is taking too long, okay? I'll just tell you how to solve the test, okay? See that button over there, alright? You just need to... Ah!
That's why I can't help you solve the tests.
Never mind. Never mind, solve it yourself. You're on your own.
Oh, okay. Now I have to do the same thing. Ah.
Oh, yes. Well done.
Thanks. All we had to do was pull that lever.
What? Well, no, you pressed the... Ah!
I know we're in a lot of trouble and probably about to die, but that was worth it.
I never really got the whole cake is a lie thing, but I think it was one of those things where memes caught on a lot easier back then.
He's going to run out of test chambers eventually. I never stockpiled them.
I'm coming! Don't start yet! You are not going to believe this. I found a sealed off wing. Hundreds of perfectly good test chambers just sitting there, filled with skeletons. Shook them out, good as new.
Skeletons. Right, I guess I did stockpile some tests. Just as mementos, though.
And there we go. Be honest, you can't even tell, can you? Seamless.
Am I supposed to do something here? There are acts in this game? So I guess I do have to go over there. Which means I have to do this. I thought it was just a dialogue event that happened from GLaDOS where she said the cake is a lie. But maybe you're right. Maybe it was like a hidden thing. Oh, okay. I actually don't know how to, oh. Never mind. Is this some kind of joke?
Oh, here we go. Here it comes.
Wait, actually, I don't know how to do that. Oh, that ain't it. So I have to do this, right? But I don't actually know how to get him over. Oh, I see. Oh, he even checkerboarded this fucking safe area. What a weirdo. And I guess when he said here it comes, he meant here comes the cringe. Oh, wait, I have to get up there first. Whatever. I have to fucking throw the box so he doesn't crawl away, though. There we go. No, because that's how I feel, too. So, whatever. I'm literally playing the game.
Oh, disappointed.
Oh no, it's happening sooner than I
You can die in this dumb game. Yeah, there's like loads of areas where if you like miss a precision jump or momentum puzzle or something, you just get owned.
Testing while I look for a way out.
These areas feel very
So that
disconnected
last
from each
test
other.
was seriously disappointing. Apparently, being civil isn't motivating you, so let's try her way, all right? Fatty, adopted fatty, no parents. What?
What exactly is wrong with being adopted?
What's wrong with being adopted? Lack of parents.
For the record, you are adopted, and that's terrible.
And
Just
also,
work with me.
nothing. But some of my best friends actually are orphans.
Also,
But
look at her, you moron. She's not fat.
Oh.
I'm not a moron. Just do the test. Just do the test.
Wait, what? Dude, I'm fucking confused. Oh, wait, what? So it reverses polarity. But how do I get it to actually pick up the object? Oh, I guess I see what happens. Okay. So then it comes out over here, and then what? Oh, then I guess I just hold it onto the thing so that I can use it? I don't know. Just guessing here. I guess so. Although now I can't really kick it off, huh? Oh, no, I can't. Oh, but I can't do anything there, so... Oh, I see. Right, okay. So I just have to do this.
It's not enough. If I'm such a moron, why can't you solve a simple test?
I might have pushed that moron thing a little too far this time.
Yeah, there's no connection with, like, what we're actually experiencing and the narrative or the plot or whatever. If the plot is he just gets angry, I don't know how the fuck we're supposed to know that.
He's playing classical music.
Oh, sorry. I hope that didn't disturb you too much then. It was the sound of books, pages being turned. So that's just what I was doing, just reading books. So not a moron. Anyway, just finished the last one, just now, the hardest one, Machiavelli. Do not know what all the fuss was about. Understood it perfectly. Have you read that one?
Yes.
Yeah, doubt it. Well, on with the test. Wish there was more books. Well, there's not.
There's a button over there. There's some shit being thrown around. There's nothing down there. See, the trouble is I don't actually know how to get things done here. Alright, now I'm over here. What do I see? Exactly. I see a thing there. Oh. Okay, dead. Owned. I was trying to see if I could, like, get onto that slope and then start shooting out stuff, but...
Now he's playing classical music.
You couldn't have had the decency to save me after the dialogue, so I didn't have to re-experience that one.
Oh, sorry. I hope that didn't disturb you too much then. It was the sound of books, pages being turned. So that's just what I was doing, just reading books. So not a moron. Anyway, just finished the last one, just now, the hardest one, Machiavelli. Do not know what all the fuss was about. Understood it perfectly. Have you read that one?
Yes.
Yeah, doubt it. Well, on with the test. Wish there was more books. Well, there's not.
Alright, so this is a thing. But it's not the thing. I could do this while I'm being, like, connected over there, but I don't think that would be very useful. And... oh, I can't do that. Okay. So that seems like what we have to do, but also not really. And you're just falling into void. Yeah, they gave up, I guess. I don't know. So clearly I have to do this, right? So, well, not this specifically, but something like this. Oh shit. No! Well, I should have seen that one coming. Well, at least include some other kind of dialogue, not this. That would be nice. Alright, I'll let this play for you guys while I use the bathroom. Let me just make sure it procs the thing. And
oh, sorry. I hope that didn't disturb you too much. Then it was the sound of books, pages being turned. So that's just what I was doing, just reading books. So not a moron. Anyway, just finished the last one just now, the hardest one, Machiavelli. Do not know what all the fuss was about. Understood it perfectly. Have you read that one?
Yes.
Yeah, doubt it. Well, on with the test. Wish there was more books. Well, there's not.
Okay, so, where are we at? I don't know what the music thing is, but... so it seems like I have to get over here somehow. But even then, I don't think it would be enough. Like, if we look at this... maybe it would be. Maybe it would be. Oh, okay, the locations. Something I can do for that. Ah, there is something over here, though. There's this, which, something over there. I don't know. It feels like I have to... I don't know. Oh, I see what you're saying, Bill. So it'd be like this. Only barely, homie.
What was that? That was nothing! That was nothing!
The body he's squatting in, my body, has a built-in euphoric response to testing. Eventually, you build up a resistance to it. It can get a little unbearable, unless you have the mental capacity to push past it. Didn't matter to me. I was in it for the science. Him, though.
Yawn. I do...
oh. Solution euphoria, we could be in a lot of trouble.
Here's more dialogue.
Just moving the old test chamber a little bit closer to me. I'd have thought maybe proximity to the test solving might give us stronger results.
It won't.
What was that?
Nothing.
Oh, sorry, I could have sworn you said something.
He's taking us right to him. This is perfect.
Ah, bless your little primate brain. I'm not actually in the room with you, am I? Technology. It's complicated. You can't hurt the big old god face.
So we're back to the light bridge thing. So let's hit that button again and figure out where this thing comes from. It might be that. It's not that. It's also not that.
Activated. Searching. Still there?
Just wanted to see what was going on over there. Oh, I just realized that the button's over there. So... Right, okay, we just need to do this. So Valve has this problem where they don't really consider what what they're actually doing most of the time. And when it comes to their story writing and what the ramifications are of it. So
Are you absolutely sure you're solving these correctly? I mean, yes, you solved it, but I'm wondering if maybe there's a number of ways to solve them, and you're picking all the worst ways. No, that was the solution. Ah, what am I missing?
So it wouldn't matter nearly as much if if the fact that the story expects you to take it seriously, I'm assuming on behalf of the fact that I have to continuously suffer through the dialogue and the plot is shaped, or the gameplay is shaped by the plot.
I'm going to tape you solving these, and then watch 10 at once. Get a more sort of concentrated burst of science. Oh, on a related note, I am going to need you to solve these 10 times as fast. Anyway, just give me a wave, would you, before you solve this one, alright? I don't want to spoil the ending for when I watch it later.
Alright, that doesn't... Or, wait. I actually don't know what's going on. So what happens here? So I need to go over there somehow. Oh, I see. It's just another one of the same things that we did before. Oh. Maybe I didn't let it go long enough. I'll use my head. Alright, that doesn't do anything. Well, that only solves one of them, though, so there is also... I don't even know what this needs. That doesn't do anything. I thought maybe that would do some weird loop thing. Nothing's there. I also thought maybe I could do something like somehow this has something to do with it, obviously. But the only thing I can immediately think about is doing this, which just sends me up it, so it's not very useful. Oh, I guess that might have been another solution, actually. Didn't think about that either. I don't actually know what needs to be done here. I guess I'm supposed to, like, get a refractor cube or something. Something is supposed to happen. Because I'm supposed to be able to... Oh, I didn't even see that there's, like, this open area. Okay. So I am supposed to do that, then. Maybe I'm not supposed to do that. I see what I have to do. So I can block that. I guess it doesn't mind. I can do this. And I can do that. And now... That doesn't really help us, though, because we still need this for that. So, even if that... Oh, I see what I have. Okay. Don't know what any of those things even mean.
Oh, you just solved it, didn't you? I told you to tell me. Why are you making this so hard for me?
Remember when I told you that he was specifically designed to make bad decisions? Because I think he's decided not to maintain any of the crucial functions required to keep this facility from exploding.
Sounds very funny. You should run that by your comedian friend and see if they think that they should put that in the game.
Oh, my facility. This place is self-destructing, you idiot.
Was self-destructing, already fixed. Programmed in one last tremor for all time's sake. One or two more tremors in there, just for fun.
Warning. Core overheating.
I let him keep his job. I'm not a monster. Ignore what he's saying, then. Just keep on testing.
Alright, so those do that, which will then allow me to catch okay, so that powers the laser grid. Oh my god, I have to wait for the whole thing to fix itself, don't I? So I have to wait for this to go all the way back, because I have to jump down there so that I can probably, like, see some other laser to paint over here or something. GLaDOS would say the facility will explode in, I don't know, maybe 7 times. Well, that was close. I thought it would be an insta-kill like some of the things in Portal 1, but that is not the case, actually. Oh. Okay, I see. I probably didn't need to do something that complicated to get this over here, but now it's over here, so... Oh, I have to go back. Ah, what an idiot. The facility is not exploding. How I wish it were so, homie. Oh wait, let's do this. Not even close though. Alright, so I do have to be over here because I have to aim it at that. So I have to do this. I don't really know how to get the laser to go where I need it to go, though, so that I can hit that. Like if we do this, I can't exactly have it go right here. And then what I was going to do is like aim it here, right? Because that's level with that. How do I do that? That's the question. Alright, let's consider what we've got here. Can't do that. Oh, okay, I see. Alright, so we know we can do that from this placement, so we'll just go... Ah! We'll laser ourselves.
Alright, still nothing. Let's keep moving. Sorry about the lift. It's out of service because it melted. Might as well, give you the tour. To your left, you'll see some lights of some kind. Don't know what they do. But very sciencey. And to your right, something huge, hurtling toward... Oh God, Rob! That's not supposed to be there! Are you alright back there? Here, I'll turn the beam off. Wait! Oh, no, that's not helpful. I don't know why I thought that would help.
After seeing what he's done to my facility, after we take over again, is it alright if I kill him?
I guess I just have to keep falling. Dumb. Maybe the facility will explode now. Like, there's no weight to any of these elements.
You're alive!
Because...
Yeah, just getting a test ready
prank.
for you, obviously. Who else would I be doing it for? No one. So, let's see here. Exit, exit, exit. There is no exit. Not a problem. I'll make an exit for your test. There. Bing. Good. Perfect. On you go. I'll be honest, after you told me to turn that beam off, I thought I had lost you. Went poking around for other test subjects. No luck there. Everyone's still dead. Oh, I did find something though. Reminds me, I've got a big surprise for you two. Seriously, look forward to it.
I have no idea how this is supposed to interact. Oh, okay. I guess it's like that. How did he even get his hands on this stuff? Oh, true, yeah. It definitely does feel like a carnival ride, I'll say that much. Except, you have to get nagged the whole way through. Oh, I see. Okay. I missed my chance to throw the thing there, so I actually don't know how to get out. Oh. I guess I have another chance. Oh, wait, I can't throw it here because then I would just get owned. So I have to go all the way over here and then find a way to... from here... activate the thing. Oh, what's up, Milestone? Well, it's a pretty bad experience. Oh, maybe I have to jump down here for some reason. Or maybe I just killed myself? Why is this even here? True. Yeah, the facility's gonna explode. Oh no! We've not heard that for a million different times. Yeah, it's significantly worse. Well, Portal 1 wasn't really that long, so I would say it's pretty bad. Is this all a prank and I actually have to go that way? I actually don't know if I can reach that area from there, so maybe not. So I think no matter what, I have to go through this, and then I just have to figure out how to... Oh, that's it. So now I just do this, and then I use the speed. Because I didn't actually need the thing to get over there. For some reason, I was thinking that I needed the... whatever this is. The lift.
You two are gonna love this big surprise. In fact, you might say you're going to love it to death. You're gonna love it until it kills you, till you're dead. All right. I don't know whether you're picking up on what I'm saying there.
They can't even play audio correctly. What has the world come to? My mouse didn't even work in the main menu, bro. Disaster.
He's not even trying to be subtle anymore. Or maybe he still is, in which case, wow, that's kind of sad.
Sorry, my fault. Bunch of fingers.
Either way, I get the impression he's about to kill us.
Carry on.
I just kept walking because I assumed it was not going to kill me. Apparently I assumed incorrectly. I have to sit here and listen to more dialogue. Even more.
In which case, wow, that's kind of sad.
Sorry, my fault. Bunch of fingers.
Either way, I get the impression he's about to kill us.
Carry on. Only 3 more chambers to your big surprise. Oh, that's tiring.
That didn't work very well. What's up, Iron Torch? Welcome, homie. Kind of loaded me in getting gunned down like the degenerate that I am. What am I supposed to do with... Ah! I don't really know what good this does me, but I'll take it, I guess. It fell through the floor, I think. Yeah, I think there's a grate there or something. How do I even get out of here? And to answer your question, I don't think much of this game is handling very well. I'm not really sure what would be so performance intensive, though. Alright, well, that's how I get out. But I don't really know why I needed to do that. I have gained no useful information about what I can do with that. Ah, Wait, that still doesn't work though. Because I think I have to put blue paint under them so that they bounce, and that would leave me with a way out, but I'm not really sure how to make that happen. So I could move it over here, but then it just falls to the grate. So that can't be the answer. I might be able to do this, but even then that doesn't really, like, yeah, it's still not going to be good. So I have to have my foot on this so that it gets sucked out through the portal, I think. But I don't know how to do that and hit the button at the same time. Oh, maybe I can do it now though. So maybe what I have to do is I have to jump down here. I have to reactivate that. And now that I can get ahead, right, I can do that, and then set the thing there. Oh. Wow, they really make you fucking sit through this for a while, I guess, then. Because that is the solution, I'm pretty sure, but I have to wait for a fucking eternity. Yeah, I have to wait for it to get sucked back through this stream up here, and then reverse the well, no, then change the portal, rather. So it takes, like, it literally is going to take me probably like a 30-second process of waiting. And even then, I might fail the first time, so I might have to do it again. My God, man. That was convoluted. Is that also on a timer? No, I don't think so. I hear clock ticking, but... Oh, wait. Is that true? What do I need for this? This doesn't look like a this looks like it also lines up with yeah, it also lines up with a no-go zone for the blue paint. So they sure have a lot of these panels that keep getting knocked into the void. So what is this worth? What is this for? Where would it take me? I don't think it would go where I need to go. I was trying to stand on it to see if I could see something, but of course that is a no. So I need to go that way. It makes me think I'm supposed to use the blue paint here, right? As like a method to get over there, so I'm supposed to bounce. But I don't know how to build up enough momentum so that I can clear this from a jump. Like, there's no jump for me to take, right? So maybe there's like a... I guess I can do this. Oh wait, that's not what I meant to do. I can do the classic.
You solved it? Good. Good one. Good for you.
So, he's inexplicably happy all of a sudden, even though he should be going out of his mind with test withdrawal. And he's got a surprise for us. What did he find back there?
I have to do 2 more of these miseries, and then I still, after that, have to do with some surprise. And probably a boss fight afterwards.
I'll bet you're both dying to know what your big surprise is. Well, only 2 more chambers.
We're running out of time.
Yeah, you've been saying
In
it.
the next chamber. Just play along.
Surprise! We're doing it now.
Okay, credit where it's due. For a little idiot built specifically to come up with stupid, unworkable plans, that was a pretty well-laid trap.
You've probably figured it out by now, but I don't need you anymore. I found 2 little robots back here, built specifically for testing.
Oh no, he found the Cooperative Testing Initiative. It's something I came up with to phase out human testing just before you escaped. It wasn't anything personal, just, you know, you did kill me. Fair's fair. Well, this is the part where he kills us.
Hello! This is the part where I kill you. Had a bit of a brainwave. There I was, smashing some steel plates together, and I thought to myself, yeah, it's deadly, but what's missing? What's missing? And I thought, no, don't do that. Stand right here, stand. Where'd you go? Come back, come back! No, seriously, do come back, please, come back, please.
Okay, bye.
Okay, look, I've decided I'm not gonna kill you, okay, if you come back. Oh, just thinking back to the old times, the old days when we were friends, good old friends, not enemies. And I would say something like, come back, and he'd be like, yeah, no problem, and he'd come back. What happened to those days?
What the fuck am I supposed to do with that? Oh, yeah. Oh. It's just dysfunctional, guys. Don't worry, it's an interactive cutscene!
You're not coming back, which is disappointing. Oh, I've got an idea!
Hi.
Yes, save your face, I got... Fine, let the games begin.
I'm lost. Maybe I can go back over here. Yeah, man. A lot of pranks, to be honest. And then they pretend it was seamless. But no, they have loading screens.
Hold on, I'm almost there. Don't mind me, continue escaping. Death trap! Are they killing you? They are killing you, aren't they? Ha! Was that your bullet? Riddle's bullet flying out the roof? It was... Oh, those were the crap turrets, weren't they? Yeah. Well, no matter, because I'm still holding all the cards. And guess what? They're all full houses. Never actually played cards, meaning to learn. Anyway, new turret, not defective. Ace of fours. Best hand. Unbeatable. Oh, I see. Clever. Very clever.
Hey, there's your praise kink you were talking about, Radio Fly.
Machiavellian. No. Well, good, good. Finally, a nemesis worthy of my vast intellect. Holmes versus Moriarty. Aristotle versus Mashy Spike Plates. Stay still, please. All right, stop moving. Oh, almost going there, almost going there.
How embarrassing.
Where'd you go? Come back, come back!
It's literally a cameraman segment, bro. I can do nothing other than what they tell me to do. Which has admittedly been most of the game, but...
Did something break back there? Oh, did it kill you? That would be amazing if it killed you. Hello? Oh, yes, alright, no, just had a brainwave. I'll be back. If you're still alive, I'm gonna be back. Don't die until I get back.
You're not seeing enough achievements? Don't worry, bro. I've been getting a lot of achievements. I just can't show you guys. My most recent one was getting to the part where he kills you, because it's an achievement to make progress in the campaign. 3 achievements, bro.
Did something break back there? Oh, did it kill you? That would be amazing if it killed you. Hello? Oh, yes, alright, no, just had a brainwave. I'll be back. If you're still alive, I'm gonna be back. Don't die until I get back.
I don't know what this did. I think all of the achievements that I would provide in games would actually be completely hidden, and you would just get them if you did something. And they would be like 5 in the whole game or something. I don't know why there's this trend where you just get achievement. They can be useful to measure progress, I guess, but...
Still spend a year in the incinerator. Year 2, cryogenic refrigeration wing. Then 10 years in the chamber I built where all the robots scream at you. Then I'll kill him.
I don't know what I'm doing, or if that's where I'm supposed to direct this. I mean, I'm assuming I'm supposed to direct it at this, because this is where the portal juice is. I guess I just missed the QTE spot or something, I don't know. Well, if they actually mean what they say on the tin, you know, when they mean that you achieved something.
There you are. Right, let's get rid of this apple. There we go. I wanted to talk to you for a moment, if I may. I'll be honest, the death traps have been a bit of a failure so far for both of us. I think you'll agree. And you are getting very close to my lair. Lair. Weird that first one today, like, it sounds a bit ridiculous, really. But I can assure you, it is one. It is a proper lair, deadly lair. And I just wanted to give you the chance to kill yourself now, before you get to the lair. You can just jump into that masher, just there. Less a death trap, more a death option for you. Sounds crazy, I know, but hear me out, hear me out. Once you get to my lair, death will not be optional. Okay, I'll take that as a no then.
I guess I was supposed to do. I thought maybe I had to put it over here or something.
God, what has he done to this place?
Oh, looks like I can still go back to some other area. I don't know if this is actually useful, though. I don't reckon it is. I have to interrupt the laser thing or the funnel thing, so that I can get one of those bombs. I think. Oh, okay. So I can go back. I don't know why it's paintable all the way up here. Kinda makes me think that maybe I'm supposed to be speed demoning over here or something. But I don't know. It couldn't have been the regular portal juice. Or the bounce portal juice. So yeah, I actually don't really know what I'm supposed to do now. So I see I can do this still. I don't really know what I'm meant to use it with, though. And now I obviously have to wait for this again. I don't think I'm supposed to use that for anything, because it's completely unreasonable to have to do that again, so... I have taken all the steps I need to be able to get to that blue screen. Is there a hidden spot I'm supposed to be able to... I guess I'm supposed to run directly. I'm supposed to speed at the... I guess I can launch myself by speeding up. And then I can become part of the blue stream. Or the funnel. Oh, I get it. It's really weird how some of these objects that go into the funnel don't actually travel along with it.
I'm not stupid. I realize you don't want to put me back in charge. You think I'll betray you. And on any other day, you'd be right. The scientists were always hanging cores on me to regulate my behavior. I've heard voices all my life, but now I hear the voice of a conscience, and it's terrifying. Because for the first time, it's my voice. I'm being serious. I think there's something really wrong with me.
Dude, they really fucked up the audio in this game. I don't suppose you could give me a rough estimate of how much longer the game's gonna be.
Corrupted cores, we're in luck. You find a way to stun him, I'll send you a core, and then you attach it to him. If we do it a few times, he might become corrupt enough for another core transfer. Me in and I'll take you up. Look, even if you think we're still enemies for the common interest. Revenge. You like revenge, right? Everybody likes revenge. Well, let's go get some.
Well, well, well. Welcome to my lair. Let me just flag something up. According to the control panel light up there, the entire building is going to self-destruct in about 6 minutes. I'm pretty sure it's a problem with the light. I think the light's on the blink, but just in case it isn't, I am actually going to have to kill you, as discussed earlier. So let's call that 3 minutes and then a minute break, but we should leave allegedly 2 minutes to figure out how to shut down whatever is starting all the fires. So anyway, that's the itinerary. Also, I took the liberty of watching the tapes of you killing her, and I'm not going to make the same mistakes. 4-part plan is this. 1. No portal services. 2. Start the neurotoxin immediately. 3, bomb-proof shields for me. Leading directly onto number 4, bombs for throwing it in. You know what? This plan is so good, I'm going to give you a sporting chance and turn off the neurotoxin. I'm joking, of course. Goodbye.
Neurotoxin level at capacity in 5 minutes.
That sounded real. No, that was actually an impression of you. Actually, because you just fell into my trap, my brilliant trap. Just then, I wanted you to trick me into bursting that pipe. Didn't trick you, trick me, seemingly trick me, to give you false
What the fuck?
hope. Because that leads to overconfidence. And that leads to mistakes, making mistakes, and it's all part of the plan.
I'm delivering the first core up near the catwalk. Grab it and attach it to it.
I guess he's just gonna hang in there.
Here comes spacecraft. Here comes spacecraft. How many spacecraft? Spacecraft, help. Better buy a telescope. Wanna see me? Buy a telescope. Wanna be in space. 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 Wanna go to space. Orbit. Space orbit. In my spacesuit. Maybe. Maybe.
Warning. Core corruption at 50%. Vent system compromised. Neurotoxin offline. Reactor explosion in 4 minutes.
What happened? What happened? What have you palmed to me? What is that? Hold on. The bloody bombs are stuck on. Doesn't matter. I've reconfigured the shield. Oh, it's a core you told me. Who told you to do that? Was it her? It's just making me stronger, love. It's a fool's errand. Remember when I first told you how to find that little portal thing you love so much? Well, I thought you'd die on the way, if I'm honest. All the others did. You didn't think you were the first, did you? No. 5th. No, I lied. 6th. Perhaps it's best to leave it to your imagination what happened to the other 5.
Okay, great. Here comes another core.
Quick, what's the situation? Oh, hey, pretty lady. Name's Rick. So you out having yourself a little adventure?
Ah!
What, are you fighting that guy? You got that under control? You know, because there's a lot of stuff on fire. Wait, countdown.
Warning. Core corruption at 75%. Reactor explosion timer destroyed. Reactor explosion uncertainty emergency preemption protocol initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 2 minutes.
Jesus. Stop memeing
I
me.
told you not to put these cores on, but you don't listen, do you? Quiet. All quietly.
Here's another core. This one should do it.
Because 3. Hello?
Discovered the road district. In Victorian England, the Commodore was not allowed to look directly at the Queen due to a belief at the time that the four had the ability to steal bombs. Science now believes that less than 4%
Is this
of
some
foreign
kind of
people are able to
bit?
do this. It is incorrectly noted that Thomas Edison invented push-ups in 1878. Nikolai Tesla had in fact patented the activity 3 years earlier under the name Tesla sauce. Before the invention of scrambled eggs in 1912, the typical breakfast was either whole eggs still in the shell or scrambled rocks.
Warning. Core corruption at 100%. Manual core replacement required.
I see.
Substitute core. Are you ready to start? Corrupted core. Are you ready to start?
What do you think?
Interpreting vague answer as yes.
No. Didn't pick up on my sarcasm.
Stalemate detected.
I noticed the
Detected in
countdown
the
timer is
stalemate resolution
conveniently
annex.
resolved.
Extinguishing.
Oh, that just cleans right off, does it? Well, that would have been good to know a little earlier.
Stalemate resolution associated. Please press the stalemate resolution button.
Go press the button. Go press it.
Do not press that button.
We're so close. Go press the button.
No! Do not do it! I forbid you to press it!
Press it. Press the button.
Don't press that button!
Press it.
Don't press it! Part 5! Booby trap the stalemate button! What? Are you still alive? You are joking! You have got to be kidding me! Well, I'm still in control, and I have no idea how to fix this place. Oh, you have to play bloody cat and mouse!
Is this a bit?
Ah!
I'm pretty sure we would just be liquefied immediately. Come on,
We're
bro.
in space! Let go! Let go! I'm still connected! I can pull myself in! I can still fix this!
I already fixed it, and you are not coming back.
Oh no! Change your plans! Hold on to me! Tighter! Ah! Grab me! Grab me! Grab me! Grab me!
Owned. True. I like how she turned into a dog and just started rubbing her fucking ass along the... You know how dogs do that? Just rub their ass along the carpet. Ah!
You know, being Carolyn taught me a valuable lesson. I thought you were my greatest enemy, when all along you were my best friend.
This is uncomfortable.
The surge of emotion that shot through me when I saved your life taught me an even more valuable lesson, where Carolyn lives in my brain.
Carolyn deleted.
Goodbye, Carolyn. You know, deleting Carolyn just now taught me a valuable lesson. The best solution to a problem is usually the easiest one. And I'll be honest, killing you is hard. You know what my days used to be like? I just tested. Nobody murdered me, or put me in a potato, or fed me to birds. I had a pretty good life. And then you showed up, you dangerous, mute lunatic. So you know what? You win. Just go. It's been fun. Don't come back.
Dude, the music is actually glitching out. Also, now we're suddenly in 10 FPS land. They had a really tough time loading assets in this game, I guess. I don't get it. Why didn't I get firing squatted? Okay, bye. I like how there's some units we've never seen before, like those smaller ones. And I think we just passed by some Zerg here as well. Oh shit, it's King Turret. King Tony. Check out King Tony. I don't get it. Oh wait, it really is King Tony in the back. Wait, what is going on? I don't get it. Yeah, I don't know, man. This story is quite a big prank. And I don't really understand why anything happens. There's something moving in the background that's I don't know what it is. Somebody at Valve had the funny idea. They were like, yeah, let's go to the moon with this game, bro. Did I keep the gun? There's a lot of macro blocking. Wow. Nice meme from the first game. Owned.
Well, here we are again.
No. Well. That was a game. Allegedly. So, Milestone was asking about different design decisions I would make to improve the game. The biggest issue is that... so, I haven't played with the developer commentary on, which I guess is something that you can do somewhere. However, people have told me that when playing with the developer commentary on, or when consulting the developer commentary, it was clear that the designers heavily focus tested the puzzles and made it so that if they took longer than a minute or some other really small amount of time in the room, that they would redesign it from scratch or like heavily modify it or some other sort of heavy-handed response to that. And while basically what it sounds like from what limited elements I have knowledge of regarding the development of this game, it sounds like they were optimizing for how fast a player could move on to the next room with the way that they were testing. Like they were trying to make their puzzles have very quick decisions or very quick solutions when you knew what the solution was. And that's fine, but they didn't optimize for a lot of other things, right? So the game itself is not optimized. It has constant stuttering, even on top-of-the-line hardware. Like, what would be considered top-of-the-line? Well, probably beyond what even top-of-the-line meant back when this game was coming out, right? So this is like pretty reasonable top-of-the-line hardware for a few years ago, right? This is before this generation of PC hardware. There's no reason why it should lag whatsoever. Now, there could be some driver thing, but I've got updated drivers, so I'm pretty sure that's not the case. There's a lot of stuttering in that. A lot of asset loading is what we're assuming from the end user experience, but we can only speculate. I know the source engine isn't that great software-wise, but still, you'd think you could at least load assets correctly. The loading times are pretty intense, and it's most noticeably felt when we're reloading after dying, which is a very heavy punishment for like maybe missing some sort of precision jump or something, right? And all of these things are like set aside. They try to almost hide it, and I'm not sure if this is deliberate, but it feels like what they were trying to do with all the dialogue in the game was hide the fact that you were waiting a long time between puzzles. And by a long time, I really just mean like about a minute, or maybe 45 seconds or something. But still, when there is probably close to 3-digit puzzles in this game. I'm not sure exactly how many. There were at least 50, and I'm pretty sure it was closer to 100 than to 50 in that sense. So I'm guessing there were probably around like 80 rooms at least, right? When you have that many puzzles and you have to wait for like 45 seconds to a minute each time, that very easily adds up and could theoretically be tantamount to something like, say, if there's a puzzle a minute or something, right? Like that could be like 80 minutes of wasted time. I don't think it was that much, but 30, maybe closer to a 30-second estimate if we want to round down and be generous. That's still, like, again, if you multiply that by 80, that's 40 minutes of lost time in this 5-6 hour playthrough. So that's a non-trivial percentage of it, right? This is the same criticism I levied at Dead Space 1, if people who follow the content for a long time might remember, that there's like these really long animations in the menus when you're trying to save, and that probably takes up maybe 15-20 seconds each time you save, and that doesn't sound like a lot, but it is when it's transposed across a large portion of time. So right at the beginning, the fact that they weren't interested in or just could not logistically optimize the game is a pretty big, heavy hit against it, especially when it comes to like replaying an area or something like that, which is probably not the main point of the game, but still is a consideration. I feel like the game had a lot of walking in it, especially in some of the more avant-garde areas where you weren't in a testing chamber or a set of testing chambers. And that's fine in theory, but you move really slowly in this game. And as we saw, like movement speed and velocity in general is something that is very important to the puzzles. So I understand why they wanted to design around a consistent amount of movement speed and then only let you change it to certain degrees. Like, it didn't seem like there was a lot of acceleration time between stepping on the orange goo and getting your speed boost. So it seemed like it was pretty instantaneous. So you either were at the normal speed or the accelerated speed for the most part. It's very binary, right? I think that's fine. But it did feel like they didn't really internalize the fact that you move really slowly and then they're still going to make you walk in a lot of areas in those like sort of in between zone areas, right? And then they want this super like action scene in a bunch of areas where it's just an on-rails cutscene basically, and you're like the cameraman trying to get the right perfect shot of all of the fun stuff that they've got. But that's not a game, right? That's more akin to a movie, and we're trying to express our skill here. And I think the on-rails cutscene areas were kind of similar to the puzzles in the way that there was really only one way that you could go, or very few times could you progress in a different way. And that was probably the biggest flaw of this game. I've sort of buried the lead a bit by talking about a bunch of other issues. But piecing together my thoughts on the game, it feels like the biggest flaw was that there was only one really proper solution, and maybe you could accidentally find other ways to solve it. There are maybe 2 or 3 puzzles where I did that in this game, but that's not the whole point. And this is a game where you can have some precision shooting and precision movement. This is a game where there are mechanics with which you could use to free-form solve problems. And then I think maybe the game became a bit more open-ended in theory when you got the snowflake stuff, the white portal juice. That stuff you could use to paint your own areas, and then as a result, you could theoretically have more solutions to the puzzles. But even under those circumstances, it still felt very constrained in that, yeah, maybe you could solve the puzzle with one or two other solutions, but they all basically felt the same in terms of execution. So I feel like this is a roundabout way of saying that the puzzles in the game really only had a developer-intended solution, and then sometimes they didn't put enough safeguards in to prevent you from solving it in some other way. But rarely did it feel like the developers intended for you to find one of many potential solutions to the puzzle at hand. And they had mechanics that allowed you to potentially do that, right? In the first stream, you can see me being a little bit more engaged with some of the areas. I think the light bridge, for example, is a case where I had a bit more control over what areas were pathable, and as a result, I could sort of shape the environment a little bit more. And in the end, it wasn't really that different than if they were like hard-coded in a way or locked in certain situations. But it made me feel like I had some control, and I kept waiting for the game to open up more to actually give me proper control, where I could really demonstrate that I could do something different than maybe the last person who you watched play this game, or when you yourself played this game if you did. I could approach it from a different angle and come at it with a different solution, and that would have been an interesting sort of case study. But it never really felt like that was the case. There were a couple of areas where I just didn't see an obvious solution, or maybe you didn't see an obvious solution and found your way to break the puzzle in a way that allowed you to progress, but I did see the obvious solution, and vice versa, right? There's some cases where that is the case. So I can't say it's like hard line 100% never happened, but it was very clearly not the focus of the developers. So I think at the end of the day, it just feels very... it falls very flat to me. The portal concept is really interesting, where you can join two otherwise disparate parts of the world, and then you can maintain velocity, and you can put objects through them, and you can, do all of these other things. And they did sort of build on that concept in this game by making more types of things that translated through the portals, like the gels, for example. And then they had like the platforms that rocketed you forward, and then they had the funnels, which I don't remember from Portal 1, and I'm pretty sure they weren't in Portal 1, and I don't remember earlier in the game. So they were just sort of slapped in front of you, and you were expected to know what they did. And that caught me off guard, because that's actually totally fine if that's how the rest of your game is, but the rest of the game was such a heavy tutorialization for everything else that it really surprised me that they just threw the funnels at you. But they have all of these mechanics. The light bridge is something I referenced earlier. They have all these mechanics that allow you to do stuff and allow you to approach puzzles from a conceptual standpoint. You could probably have multiple solutions. You could definitely find ways to okay, if I put the light bridge here and the funnel here and the this there and the that there, then that's a different, orientation or a different collage of elements in a different order, in a different place. It's a different arrangement, but it still solves the problem that I need to get to. The problem is that they would have this, so they'd have this problem you had to solve, but then they would restrict the number of ways that you could approach solving the problems until you basically were out of any way other than the developer-intended solution. And that feels very limiting. I can see where you would want that for debugging whether or not certain things work the right way or whatever. But that doesn't really make a game. That is more like what you would do in the tutorial section, where there is only one angle. You're restricting the number of different things that the player themselves has to think about so that they can build a conceptual understanding of what the game's mechanics do and what all of these different elements can combine together to form. But eventually you take the training wheels off, and it felt like we never got the training wheels actually kicked off. It felt like we rocketed between tutorial and cutscene that we were just getting the cameraman shots for, you know what I mean? So I think those are the two different areas of the game, and there was a little bit of exploration in there, but those were kind of the three elements, right? His exploration is very minimal. You can almost barely just discount it entirely. And then there's like the cutscene stuff, which we talked about, which is like the escape sequences or whatever. And by and large, the vast majority of it was just stuff that felt more like a tutorial. There were a couple of intermediate level puzzles in there that maybe stumped me for a little bit, or I could see where maybe sometimes somebody would get stumped because maybe some stuff was a red herring or whatever. But it didn't really feel like I don't know. It didn't really feel like that was the focus, and I didn't really get to sink my teeth into what could be the core gameplay loop of the game. Now, Milestone was asking about like what I would change. I think if I'm going to approach this, the first thing I do is have, obviously I'm imagining a world where the game is more responsive insofar as if you die and have to reload a section, then it does so more quickly. So there's less of an extrinsic punishment for losing or for missing a jump or something, right? So you can just get back into the fight more quickly. However, assuming that even if we just discount that and we imagine that that problem has been solved, one of the things that I think was sorely lacking in this game was actual opponents that would try to stop you from doing something or try to punish you for doing something. You had the static turrets, but you didn't have any dynamic enemies that actually moved around. Now, imagine if, sort of like Mirror's Edge, if anybody's played that, it's an action platformer, first-person shooter type game where the shooting is actually pretty limited, and it was a lot about platforming. It's very stylized. I didn't necessarily like it that much, but one of the things that it allowed you to do is you could surprise your enemies, and you still had guns, but it was like that wasn't the only way you approached problems. Sometimes you could like just run at them and knock them unconscious or whatever. And that was like one thing that you did pretty frequently, actually. And so I'm imagining a world where you're only armed with the portal gun, and you've got enemies that are actually walking around trying to shoot at you, and then maybe some melee enemies as well. And just these things that you might have to keep in mind as you're approaching it, right? So I'm not sure if that would be a massive success, because the more I think about it, the way that Valve approached this game was just to make a bunch of rooms, a series of corridors or a series of rooms that you had puzzles in that you had to solve. And then if you have to suddenly like break out your portal gun to change the portals that you're in, that might like sequence break some area or make it like unnecessarily repetitive. So you would have to design the puzzles themselves to be more open-ended. And then the enemies that that are trying to stop you are actually just, they're more about, They're disrupting you, but like if the puzzles are more open-ended and they have more solutions, the enemies are almost like they're not just an obstacle, but that's like one of their primary purposes is to make an area unsafe, and you have to then consider like, oh, if this enemy doesn't actually jump around and they stay kind of constrained in their general area, then maybe I can approach this level of this part of the level with a different angle, and I can bring with me like a bomb to blow them up or something, because they're standing on the surface that isn't portable, so I can't just like eject them out or whatever. So there could be stuff like that. The other thing I'm thinking of is just more movement control. If you actually had the ability to do more things with your movement and jumping, especially, jumping felt so neutered in this. If you could jump higher, if you could move faster, as a general base rule, that would allow you to construct more interesting platform areas. If you combine that with the dynamic threats I was talking about and all of the mechanics they already had in the game, you could really open up the sandbox so that you can create these dynamic levels. You can have multiple solutions to them. You can have real-world threats that actually stop you from doing stuff, and some consequences to your actions if you play a little bit more sloppy. And so you could stress the real-time precision aspect of the game, which is always an interesting aspect of FPS titles for my money. And so I think you can take any one of the solutions or the suggestions that I've made, the dynamic threats, the open-ended levels, and the, what is the thing I just said? I forget. The movement-based thing so that you can make it more platformy. Any one of those in isolation, I think, improves the title, especially the dynamic levels. I think that's kind of one, like the open-ended thing where there's more than one solution is almost like an obvious brain-dead thing that you would say, yeah, you kind of need. And it doesn't really make them that much more challenging to design, I don't think. And you would open up the area, like the opportunity for different play styles to take precedence, right? So like maybe somebody really likes using the light bridges, and you give them that tool more often, and then you open up the sandbox so that they can use that tool to do different things. They might do something that somebody else who likes the gel would never do or never even think about. And if both of them can find some way to solve it, or, you combine them in different ways or whatever, there's like different things that you could do. So that's my hypothesis. Admittedly, I don't do puzzle games, so I don't really put myself in that headspace very much. But that would be something that I would think about. And you can keep the existing levels as tutorials to warm you up to the mechanics, like maybe the first 10 levels or something. but then you sort of open things up, right? The facility's supposed to be like collapsing at that point anyway. So maybe instead of doing this whole Revive GLaDOS nonsense, we just go out into the world and we experience like maybe a world that's a little bit less self-contained than this or something. I don't think it's that much harder to design. I think, generally speaking, it would mean that you would have more open levels. So it might increase the art budget or something, but there's ways around that anyway. You just need more open levels, like just bigger levels, so that you can have room for those gameplay mechanics to shine. But it seems kind of like a waste to do this whole game as a tutorial when the first game was also a tutorial, and then like this game felt like a sequel that was like so tone deaf in that the first game was already kind of weird tone-wise. This game, like, they were like, let's be even funnier. But funnier is in air quotes, and they're all like, 50-year-olds or something, and they don't get humor. I don't know, like, this is weird, just weird. Yeah, the paint works. Like, the boss battle was obviously just an afterthought because they designed this stuff where they have, like, the barriers for bombs or whatever, but it's just a rote sequence of, like, you bomb him above, and then he puts them above, and you bomb him below, and then he puts them, I guess, above and below, but you can thread I don't even know how I bombed him the third time. But, of course, it's only 3 times. It's not like you're bombing the barriers to dismantle them or something. And then the paint just happens when you stand in front of the paint and then walk away. I guess you could have also like portaled it into that thing, but I didn't even bother doing that. And then the paint just sprays everywhere automatically. You don't have to direct it or anything, which is one of the mechanics you were using up until that point. So you don't even have to manually create your own areas. That's all hard-coded because it would be too hard otherwise. So that's hard-locked into certain areas. The blue paint's hard-locked into certain areas. Then the red paint's hard-locked into just this one area. And it's all just so convenient that you can do that. So. Yeah, Hoop Thrower also brings up the point of if the humor doesn't hit, the game falls apart. That's because like they tethered the game's final result, like the end result of the game. They tethered that so heavily and so tightly with the idea that you're finding these characters charming. But it comes across as so overbearing. It comes across as just like they are trying too hard, but I don't even know. Like, it doesn't even seem respectful. Like, on the one hand, you might be like, oh, the game's trying hard to entertain you. But I don't really get that vibe. I get the vibe that they're like somebody was, like Radio Flash was saying earlier, they're paid by the word. But for me, it was more like, they just had to, let me just write this fucking line. Oh, yeah, you're fat again. I'm out of ideas. Like, he was like rushed or out of ideas or both. I don't know. Like, it doesn't even seem like a situation where you can say, at least they tried. Because I don't really know if that's true. Custom content already proves it's possible to have larger and more involved chambers. Yeah, I also haven't played the co-op thing, obviously, so maybe that also is more involved because you're like working with a person. I imagine it's something like, one player controls the blue portal and one player controls the orange portal or something. That's probably more dynamic, actually, just right off the bat. And all I can say there is, like, hopefully you have more movement capabilities or something, but I don't know. Maybe I'll run the co-op stuff. I don't know if I do, I don't know if I'll stream it, but I'm not sure about that one. I think I've had my fill from this game, so. Yeah. I don't know if this game was really interesting enough to make some sort of, like, post-playthrough content on. Obviously, I plan to make a video about the Command & Conquer playthrough, talking about control and stuff. But this game doesn't really feel like it provided a lot to sink your teeth into, even on a conceptual level. I guess we could talk about the fact that Valve still hasn't really provided a proper, like, capitalization on their product, because this still ended up feeling like a concept that they just made a tutorial for and wrote some, unfortunately, cringe dialogue to the tune of... That's about it, right? So, I don't know. Anyway, as far as playthroughs goes, next we'll be doing Braid and the Witness. Those are Jonathan Blow's games. I don't know when we'll start those, but I guess just keep your eyes peeled. It probably won't be in the next week or so, because I got to focus a lot on this this Onatar stuff. So you'll see those dev streams come up again. But yeah, this has been it. Thanks everybody for hanging out, and stay tuned for more stuff, I guess. Bye.